The live stream here on the twitch.tv / the Xisuma, also on the YouTube, also on the TikTok. We live across the internet. And we play in Hermitcraft, unsurprisingly. Still chipping away at Loglands. As you'll see immediately here, starting to build up a new area. And recently we've been focusing on this spot, and I've actually kind of like finished it. And although it's mostly plunged into darkness, all of this has been filled in as well, which is just fantastic. Ah, my chat has crashed. Every stream, there's always something. There's always something. I have to reload the chat. Dang, it does feel like I've just picked up loads of these issues lately, like noises in the ear no longer work. Now the chat crashes quite often. There's a few other things I have to do to get stuff working. Expelled Winter and Chimera Dev, thank you for the bananas in the chat. Yeah, so like the streaming stuff's been great for a long time, but this year, I don't know, some of it was last year. It's just these little hiccups that just won't go away. Yo, Epic Who? Someone sounds very excited to be here. Glad to have you with us on the stream, my dude. Yeah, so what have I done? Yeah, all of this up here that you can't actually see because it's plunged into darkness, but you'll see like the stone bricks are coming out, and that's because I've wrapped the wood all the way up to the ceiling. So like every gap is filled in now in that darkness, and it means that like from this slice here around to there, it's all kind of done pretty much. Need to rip out this portal at some point. Maybe change the lighting situation with the torches in there. But yeah, you know how we roll. We come on here and we build and we see where we get. Maybe a night vision potion, says Odinstein guy. Maybe. I don't actually need to see it at night, right? Like, we're seeing it how we're going to see it most of the time, and that's fine. So what we're doing is just trying to sort this bit out, really, and I've been expressing how I find it so much easier when I'm not streaming to do the building bits. I've been expressing that, I have. I think we either put trapdoors across here. Maybe do something with the blocks that are behind it being different on occasion. And then I could see that wrapping around this space and possibly extending up. But we have actually, the trapdoors I'm thinking of are these ones. So we'd be seeing a lot of them again. Welcome to all the peeps tuning in. What is Chacha? Says Felinity. It is this type of wood right here. Chacha wood. We love the Chacha wood. Raise your Chacha. Raise your Chacha level. Your chi, isn't it? Raise your chi level. Yeah, so we're going to end up with like a big panel in this space on the front. And I don't think I actually want it to be those trapdoors. I do think we could possibly do like lots of fence posts and let you see these sorts of bricks behind it. The way we're going to access this area here is from over there. So there'll be plenty of space to fill in and create an interesting structure. And then the bamboo blocks, I think I'm going to use a different type of fence. Oh, a Chacha fence post. Okay. So I reckon what we're looking at is something like this. Yo, we got Heart Gamer 26 here for 16 months. Wow, these 16 months sure do fly by. I hope you're doing well. Been having fun in the tunnels. Oh, I know. I see y'all playing on there frequently. It's amazing to see. Thank you for playing Tunnel Rats. Appreciate it, Heart Gamer, and thank you for like testing levels and the feedback and all that stuff. Much appreciated. We got Mr. CP here with a super chat on YouTube saying, "What next mob in Hot and Cold?" I was gunning that they wouldn't be adding or doing any more, but I don't know. Maybe they'll do sheep. Maybe they'll do the sweep. The blocks I want, some are down here. And some are up there. I could go with these ones stripped as well. I need more people to hype X as an aesthetic builder, says Sumi. You know how I feel about building. I might be doing a lot of it right now, but I still feel like I'm just winging it. I'm just winging it and seeing what happens. So we get the kind of verticality out of the orientation of the texture here. Now, I think part of me wants to align this to some extent. Okay, yeah, let's go there. So one will be here. And one will be there. Let me do that. So it's got that upwards texture now, which probably looks better attached to one of those, but these are minute details. And then between these, we'll have fence posts, and behind them we'll have those blocks. So we're essentially just going to fill all of this in. And it's going to go quite high. Like, all the way up there high. Whoops, you're the wrong block. Bilby2121, thank you ever so much for 11 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for subscribing over here on the Twitch. I got some special stuff planned for today's stream. And by special, I mean we're going to check out some really cool builds. But we ain't quite there yet. So one thing this is going to be is quite a repetitive. I'm half wondering about putting a window in just to see that bit there. This is gonna end up being like a really repetitive. I feel like my brain's trying to give me another word. And I don't know what word it is. Let's go see if we've got more of that smooth stone stuff. I'm hot winging it. It looks tasteful, says Sommy. Oh, wow. Tasty builds. Tasty builds. Howdy X got a question. What's the song you recommend for a beginner who's got his first guitar? Maybe try Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. That'll probably go down a treat. Hey, birchwood might come in handy over there. Where are my blocks at? I usually got loads of these and now they're all just dispersed all over the place. See, stacks of the stuff. Some more there. That's probably enough now. That's probably enough. X, thanks for your streams. You started listening to Jalur. Thanks for broadening your musical horizons. Oh, we're listening to Jalur right now. Glad you're tuning in. Hope you enjoy what you find. Yeah, so this like alignment idea that I had immediately had me thinking what I want to do next wouldn't fit in, but we can actually just change what's already here. Like, there's no rules. This is building. We make it up as we go along, right? So I'm going to do that next. And then I think that means we can turn the bit in front of me into like a section with stuff in it. Where's those two blocks at? Maybe we can put... I was going to say bamboo trapdoors. I feel like we need a bit of a contrast, but... Oh yeah, and then we got that, and then we got water. I think I want to put some glass here. Just put in some glass for the sake of it. And do you know what? No, better than glass. I got copper down here. So we can reuse this element. Copper and bamboo trapdoors. We're going for it. I figured it out, homies. Y'all are my homies now. Is that okay? Becca says Jalur is wonderful. Becca, wasn't it you who introduced me to Jalur? Someone did. Someone was like, listen to this. Then I listened to it. Of all things to do next. Callie1357, thank you for 73 months. Did you know Token planned an action-packed spin-off to The Lord of the Rings set hundreds of years after the books called Old Hobbits Die Hard? I like that. By the way, you reminded me I got a hot cup of tea here and it'll warm my cold hands. Sumi says, love the grated copper so much. It's good, isn't it? It's good. There, welcome to the stream. In class, listening to this, I love watching your streams during boring classes. No! Pay attention during class. Oh, get educated, get brain smarts. Please. Even if it's boring. What are you learning about? What are you not learning about? What is it? What's the topic? I'm gonna try and make it interesting. He thought you were talking about his tea. It reminded me of tea for some reason. Maybe it was just like looking over and realizing another 5 minutes has passed. Oh man, this is warming up my hands so much. I appreciate you tolerating not much happening on the screen. I imagine I just lost half the TikTok viewers. You know, the camera didn't move. You're in green industries. I am already done. Dan Metroidano says, was about to take a break and I spot a cheeky Xisuma in his natural habitat. A cheeky Xisuma. Oh, look at that Xisuma being all cheeky. Oh, so cheeky with the cheekiness. Yeah, so is this block here that I guess on this side we just need to stop the water flowing out? This whole thing needs a tiny bit of a rebuild, like this lever. This lever needs to go over here. Rebuilt, done, job's done. Not quite, because the minecart is different at this end. So at that end, oh God, it all still works, doesn't it? It all still works. Slight problem. I don't want stuff to suddenly break here, and I don't have a bucket. Oh, well. Oh, look, what have I done? No! Wait, wasn't this the floor of the farm already? I'm going to get rid of the minecart for a second. And then I think we need to change multiple things on this, so... Into the sorter you go. Let's hold on to that minecart. And let's try and do the thing we were going to do. That's a good idea, X. Do the thing you were going to do. Oh, buddy. You figured it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come around the front. You see, it's a full inventory again. Like, why have I got so many of these blocks? Whose idea was that? Yes, whose idea was that? It might be worth just filling it in on this side. At least for a second. So if I go here, pick that block up. I kind of want that rail. My inventory's full. Okay, sticks. I think we can live without sticks. Ugh. Let me swim! You're always going into swim. What? Where'd it go? Oh! Oh, I'm trapped! I'm trapped in my own system! Oh god, I made it out. Where'd the rail go, man? I guess it got picked up at the end here and went into the chest. It didn't look like it was going to flow in the water to me. Yeah, there you go. And I got those sticks back. I didn't even want them. Well, I guess this one's going on the ground. And, boy, what are we not working with here? We're not working with those. That'll do, that'll do. Yo, we got Mr. CP with another super chat on the YouTube saying, what is your favourite Pokemon or Doom monster? I'm going to say in Doom, Cacodemon. Cacodemons are awesome. I love the Baron's Scream. And maybe the spider one, the Spidertron. That thing's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. As for Pokemon, chat has banned me from talking about Pokemon. Because I talk about it way too much. They're like, X, you've got a problem. Go see a doctor. We don't want to hear anything else about Pokemon. Do you know what it is? It's not that. That's not the recipe. That's not the recipe. I know what the recipe is. That's the recipe. Oh, these ones weren't waxed. That means they're going to slowly age. I think I'll let them do that for now. I'll let them age. Fair enough. You like Pokemon, says Heart Gaming? Not. I mean, I don't really have anything against Pokemon. I got some Pokemon cards from when I was a kid. It's just not exactly a known interest of mine. Embrace natural aging, says Summy. I mean, it might look good, right? That's another thing. It might look kind of good. You weren't here for X's Monday Pokemon Scarlet stream. Scarlet? Thought it was red and blue. That's what it was when I was a kid. Okay. I'm losing track of what I'm trying to do here. These signs are actually important, believe it or not. They have a function. Of all things, they've got functionality. How dare they? Yes, red, blue, yellow, ruby, sapphire. Oh, okay. Wait, wasn't it scarlet? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so from the front here, we'll go like that. Yeah, this is tying in really well with some of the other aesthetics around here. Okay. And then we got like those bits there. I'm just wondering if I want that here, because this is going to be a wall eventually, but I don't think it's a problem to do that. Eventually it'll be all filled up like this. The torches are going to have to go. And then we're going to have that across the top, which means the rest of our trapdoors can come into play. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, I think. Now this means we'll probably want like another break or some sort of lip coming in. Just need to figure out how to do that. We're out of the things, man. Those thingy-majiggers, we've not got them. Right, all of this stuff here can be dismantled. Let's go get some chacha wood. And sip some tea. At least bamboo trapdoors only have one direction. Don't they have two? Like all trapdoors have two, don't they? What are we talking about here? Oh no, wait, I know what you mean. It's like birch. They have like a top and a bottom, and you can rotate it. Same for these trapdoors here as well. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It took me a second. It took me a second. What did you expect? Me to understand? No. Don't get your hopes up. Right, more of those fence posts, please. I never put our powered rail back in. Be a good idea to do that. Yeah. Except I'm going to modify this so that it comes out like an extra block, I think was the idea. Yeah, because that powers the rail. So we need another rail. Oh my god, look at this inventory. Look at this inventory situation. So we need another rail. That also needs to be waterlogged. Now I need a bucket. Oh my god. Just trying to play the game, man. Stop punishing me. So bucket of water and then a rail. Just a regular rail. Should do the trick. Looks like an underground wood city, says Blooming Cow. That's essentially what this place is, so... Mission accomplished, maybe? Yeah, that'll fix the issue that I had on the other side. So now over here, when you get to this bit, that needs to be powered, so... I could sneak a little redstone lever in here. When's the next Enshrouded stream? I really would love to do that game a bit more. I think if Scar and Impulse said, yo, let's play, I'd be like, oh, I'm down. But playing solo, maybe not. But I really enjoy the building system in that game. It's the same thing with Satisfactory. Like, I'd love to play that a bit more and do like a builder's mod pack or something. But playing it on my own, I think I'd rather just be on here chipping away at Loglands at the moment. Okay, so... If I wanted to, I think I could easily replace... Yeah, I could replace some blocks there, actually. So, let's go ahead and use the stair blocks again. We've got a nice mix here. And on the corner here, we're going to come out 2 more blocks anyway. Does this come out another block? I don't think it does. I don't know. Can make it up, obviously, as we go along. Now that's quite interestingly positioned compared to this thing, because it kind of looks okay from across here. So we'll put some sort of block here and then do the same thing again going up, or maybe use a different material. And actually, now that I look at it, I think that's going to look better if this thing runs all the way through. Maybe even the green block of bamboo could be our color, but I think I'm probably going to end up sticking with our color palette a bit more. So we went for 2 on that side. And we got 4 over here. I think I'm just going to do it on the 2 either side of me. Mr. CP, here with another super chat on the YouTubes. Last question, Doom Guy. Isabel meme you heard? Well, the word meme is there, so clearly I'm totally out of the loop already. I've got no idea what's going on. Yeah, I don't really do memes and keeping up with them. But thank you for the super chat. Got no idea what you're on about, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll put some cha-cha wood across this gap. All the way across. To about here. Yo! Skizz has a mangrove farm, right? An automated one. I keep meaning to ask him about it, or go check it out or something. Because I wanted to make a mangrove farm, and I spent like an hour and a half goofing around with some ideas, and didn't really get anywhere with it. I was just like, oh man. Sometimes redstone is like this, you just goof around and don't really get anywhere. That's what happened to me today. I was goofing around. Maybe he didn't see my message. He's the only one online as well. Is Skizz streaming? Or anything like that? Okay, let's have a look. It's looking pretty good. He is doing a thing. He's doing a bit. Yeah, so when we get to the next bit... Okay, it's all lined up again. What farm is this one? I've forgotten. That's like another bunch of sprouty stuff. It's another sprouty farm and it all goes down there, I remember. Now, this blast chamber, I've been thinking that... Like, obviously it needs a bit of tidying up with the way that I've placed all this obsidian. Like, some of it just looks a bit absurd. As if I've just used it willy-nilly. I'm thinking, though, what I might do is skip the whole iron bars thing. But then again, I could easily rebuild this a little bit if it's in the way. So I had this idea that I might decommission this or something. But now that I look at it again, I kind of feel like I could probably build up a bit more of the obsidian around here, put some crying obsidian in it so it's lit up. So let's keep in mind that we're probably going to have a structure that comes outwards, and then maybe like a couple of support beams come up from here to hold it up. And then it's not really going to align with anything on this side. Also, this line here can totally change, and it probably will. Yeah, I'm starting to see how this might work. By the way, if there's a room here that we can stand inside of, like with a window... God, it's right on the very edge. Maybe at this height? I think it's going to need like a little protruding window for us to stand and activate that. Because I was just looking at this and thinking it really lines up with the edge of that quite well. Anyway, lots of things to be considered here. Like, how are we going to wrap around this side? We'll come back to that. I think for now we'll go up another step. So we'll put in our stairs again. I think we're sort of doing the same thing again and shuffling things around. I might even put a window in again. Let's check out the width of that. If we put in another window, it's going to be really wide. But I think we can do it. Okay. Okay. I think we've given ourselves what we need to finish that. And as you heard in that incoherent rambling of thoughts, we're looking ahead at other things we want to incorporate. But right now we know the next step. That's how I do this stuff when I'm not streaming. And it's generally a little bit easier if I'm not actually talking to anyone. I'm just thinking, you know? Okay, so we'll pop over here. Oh, we got some gifted subs coming through. Becca, thank you for the gifted subs. Opal Whisker. Press that button. H2O Hard. Melski Coda. Vic the Victim. Tim Tool Guy. Guiding Keyblade, Bunny Mountain, Cave Explorer, Starry Night, and Seraphite. Y'all have been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat over here on Twitch, of course. If you're on YouTube or TikTok, Bleep Bloop, whatever it's called. Obviously, that stuff doesn't happen over there. We got Seka Berry here with a Prime and Angry K9 for 118 months. Hey X, crazy how you've been streaming for around 10 years now. Not bad for someone who once said he'd probably would never really do any streaming. Yeah, man, that sounds like something I might have said. There was a time when I didn't really think streaming was for me, but then I gave it a try and I was like, it's not so bad. It's not so bad 10 years later. Still doing it. Still doing it. Also, y'all have just given me a reminder, a thought about community and stuff, right? We got something important to do for the community today. And we will get to it in a second, because we just laid down some ideas for how we're going to do all this next bit. And I kind of don't want to lose track of that. But we're going to hop off Hermitcraft in a minute and do something a little different. It'll all make sense shortly. Let's not overbuild here in case we need the space. So one thing I like the idea of doing is breaking up where we're putting these lines. And we would need to do that to probably conform with this window that we're going to build. Now, I definitely need the signs to stay there, but I don't actually have to have the window go all the way across. So 2 blocks in can be where the trapdoors start, I think. Let's also consider the height here. Oh, it's perfect again. Okay. So if we had that go up, then I'd want the next one to be here. And then that would line up really nicely like this. Yo, Becca gifting even more subs. Thank you so much for your generosity. Lil Spagbowl, Marshmallow Guardian, and Veriti. Appreciate you gifting these regulars, might I say. Names I definitely recognise. I mean, who could forget Lil Spagbowl? You know? When was the last time I had spaghetti bolognese? I do not know. But thank you for supporting the community, Becca. Appreciate it. Chimera says, do I have the hype train enabled? Yeah, I think I do. But you would be able to see it. I can't see Hype Train. It appears in your chat. Okay. So here we have one like that, and it lines up again. So that's where our window's going to be. Okay. And then at the end here, I think I might leave this bit alone because I'm not entirely sure what we're doing with it. But can you see how now we're sort of building a... I really like that, actually. That's lined up extremely well. And I think from different angles, this is going to end up looking like a really interesting part of the build. So, we need more of these things. Let's go make them. Spokey says, should I be scared now, X? Scared of what? Lil Spag Bowl has an actual meaning. Oh, spaghetti bolognese. You never heard spag bowl before? I guess it's probably like a British thing. I mean, it's a British thing because I'm British and we say spag bowl. Just a way of shortening spaghetti bolognese. Also, I think I might switch to the bamboo signs over here. Yeah, we'll switch away from the other one. You'll have to hunt down the video where I mentioned it for historical purposes. I wouldn't spend too much time on it. It sounds like something I would have said, right? Can I like... Yeah, I should be able to turn this on. Oh look, I got a redstone block without... Well, let's double check. I don't think there's any back powering that's going on here. So if I do that, we can turn off the water and then get in here. Then there's that bit. So now I can make some amendments here. Get to those two before anything else picks them up. Ah, okay. It's... Oh, no. It is perfectly aligned. I thought it wasn't perfectly aligned. We're going to have to mine up some obsidian in a little bit as well, by the looks of it. So that's that. Then we come in and put in these. So yeah, we would like trapdoors up at this height. Now it kind of looks like, to me, like some of these blocks aren't really necessarily need to be here. This one, however, has that little bit there. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably keep like 3 obsidian, the very 3 in the middle. Although, how is this thing aligned? Yeah, we're gonna have to do some sort of fakery to make it look a little more aligned than it actually is. Oh, and it just drops it off into here. How cheeky. How cheeky. Right, so let's... Oh, whoopsie. I'll leave that there. Let's go ahead and put these here. Then we're going to put in those other signs. Then we need to get our redstone back. Cool. And put in some more trapdoors, maybe? I've only got a few left to place as well. Give you something to do, you've been bored lately. Look for something more productive than that, I'd say. I think it's good to have some like big picture projects. Like stuff you do when you're not sure what else to do. Like stuff you've already thought about. Like, this is how I'm spending my time. That's how I do it in my head anyway. It's like I got stuff lined up. As if I'm ready to like go do that thing. I never feel bored. Am I out of food? I don't recall eating some carrots and being like, that's my last carrot. There you go, that's why. Sumi, thank you for the nice message. I appreciate it. Lil Spagbog says they put a new mob in the game called Spagbog. Imagine that. Becca says, I never have time to be bored. Yeah, that's... I mean, I don't know if you mean like you're always busy. What does being busy mean, right? Responsibilities most of the time? Like you've got responsibilities? Dev says, Minecraft snapshots never let me get bored at all. They keep adding stuff, don't they? Those cheeky devs. Yeah, actually, that's kind of arranged how we would want it to make it feel symmetrical from down below. So, if we're going to have one obsidian block, let's leave the other. The timing, the positioning, a bit awkward, but maybe we can probably put like a base of blocks coming out from underneath. Yeah, that's exactly what we'll do. Let's go bamboo planks, right? So rather than a trapdoor, now we're going to build a structure out from underneath. Guess the middle one will go as well. Maybe use some of that. We could switch to slabs in the middle for a little bit. And then you got that hopper thing at the end. I don't know quite how that ties into what I'm doing here. Oh, that's a relic. That's no longer needed. Ha! Okay, that's not in the way then. We could even put some slabs there as well. Wow, I am amazed at how quickly we are getting through this today. I need to put that back. I don't think we need the redstone block anymore. And then I've got way more of these blocks than I realized I needed. Not using any light sources. And I think I just need to run and grab some blocks. Right, time for me to switch. What do you mean you can hear my desk? God, that must be a really annoying sound, actually. Did I put the water stream back? I don't know. I don't think I did. Do y'all eat tacos and quesadillas in the UK? Not as, like... Obviously, it's not a regional dish. And I think as much as people eat them at home would be like buying I think it's called Old El Paso. It's like this brand that does pre-packaged seasoning and tortillas, and like you buy a quesadilla box and make it yourself. But also there's a lot of like international food, not just here, pretty much most places I've been to. It's like you go, like I went on holiday to Hungary, and I really want to eat Hungarian cuisine, right? But like there's Mexican, there's Italian, there's like all these different world foods. You've got loads of Thai restaurants and Indian and like all sorts. And it's like, but I want the Hungarian. I've come all the way here. I want the authentic Hungarian experience. Well, you're not Hungary. I was hungry in Hungary, yeah. You have tons of Old El Paso in Texas. Texas, interesting. The feels like maybe it's a little bland, so like around the edges we might use a different material. And then that thing's going to be in the way, isn't it? But I think that's probably about that for now. Oh, another idea was to like hang something from the ceiling. We kind of got that effect where buildings go all the way up to the ceiling, but I don't think anything feels like it's hanging from it yet. These bits over here probably could. but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm also wondering if I should move this, because I kind of feel like it's actually probably in the way when you fly around. I think I'm going to move it. If I move it out of the way, we can really focus more on the structure that's going to be here. Okay, right, yeah, I'm happy with that. If we move that out of the way, I think I'm going to be able to better build the wall back here and stuff. Making more plans. We're making more plans as we go along. But we're winging it, and it's going pretty good, I think, for winging it. Right. But let's take a little break. I do feel like there's a lot going on. And so having a moment to let all of this rest is a good idea. But it's perfect timing for a break. Ambitious Star 23, thank you ever so much for 7 months of support with the Amazon Prime. Appreciate you using that on me, my dude. Thank you so much for your support. Here's the dealio. My equivalent of a Patreon server is resetting, and the new season, season 4, is going to start on the 22nd of this month. Now, this Patreon server has been around for a long time. Generally, I think most of our worlds have lasted 2 to 3 years. So this is for if you're into like long time playing. If you want to play on a world for a long time, be a part of a community, this is for you. What we also do is a fair bit of custom stuff. It's not modded Minecraft. I don't think you call it that, but like we've extended a lot of what you can do with the game through some really cool custom stuff. And people on the server also make like roleplay storyline activities for you to do. So it's it's not just a come play Minecraft type thing, it's a bit more involved. And there's some extras. Vanilla Plus, as Penelope Sky, yeah. That's a good way to describe it. So anyway, there's a new season starting, and the community has been working on... Let's see. On a plot world to create... Let's not look at any of these yet. They're creating a new spawn design, and they need people to vote on it. So if you're part of the community Discord, if you head down to the Let's Play Minecraft Together 4 area, you should be able to see how you vote on which one of these it's going to be. Now, the community plot, I wanted to double check because I think I went to the wrong thing earlier. This is just a spot for everyone to build on. So there are 4 different plots that have a design for spawn. So in Season 4... By the way, Season 4... Let's say hello to you. Is going to kick off on the 22nd. I'm going to be streaming it at midday, 12 o'clock GMT. We're going to fight the Ender Dragon on the old season. And then we're going to go through to the new season after we've done that. And in the new season, there's going to be a boss battle to do right at the beginning, which is going to be crazy. So that's how the new season is going to start. Now, spawn won't be built, but eventually we will build it in survival. So people in the community have been working together and designing plots. And this is one of them right here by, was it just Carl? All of these, by the way, are still unfinished. So they're a work in progress, but it's time to like vote on which one and what direction we want to go in. And is it me? These aren't spheres, are they? These are like wonky circles. Wonky circles. They're not even that. They're like heart. This is sphere, and then this is like slightly different shape. Very interesting stuff going on. Yeah, this is one of the potential builds, right? That's one that I don't think is being considered to vote on. But yeah, if you're in the Discord, you can come and vote on this and have a say. I just realised this is all pale wood as well, isn't it? It's a pretty... I tell you what, it's a pretty good building block for that kind of... I don't want to use the word modern. But like techie? You know, like Apple, Google, techie looking buildings. But yeah, this is one of the plots that you can vote on. And it would be the spawn of the worlds. People would finish designing it together and then eventually build it in survival. The next one is by Bellina T and Barbison. Let's head over here. So in this one, we got the spawn area here, and this is focusing on one big build. So some of the other designs will like traverse a lot more space. This one here is about having more of a spawn building, as you can see. Now, what's cool about this is not only does it look amazing from the outside, but when we go inside, I think you'll see like this is where the magic is in this build, right? Like, feel the size of this room. Imagine walking around in here in survival. And then I think that might be north, west, east, and south. I noticed this on the other plots. There's going to be like a rail network, and it looks like this one, yeah, they all start from here, and you can use the rails to go off in different directions. So the whole server, I think the idea is going to be hooked up with rail as well. So you can traverse the overworld to get to places. Yeah, as I said, it's kind of about this view right here. And it's still all a work in progress. Looks like King's Cross. I mean, a lot of train stations have that kind of architecture, right? Okay, next up, the Weirdo 27. So on this one, as you can see, they've gone for like covering far more of the spawn area with this farmland, which looks superb, having all the crops spread out. As I said, these things are a work in progress, so this over here a little less filled in, but you can see here the idea for the rail network, right? So you got these towers, and then you got the rails up the top here. Amazing use of the chains up the top as well. I really like that. I don't know what's up with all the random redstone blocks, but they're kind of cool. So yeah, then you've got this amazing building here with the flags that have the letters LPM4. Some parts of it are still, like we said, work in progress, right? You've got a basement down here, and then this is like the floor level, I think. Spawn. This is where you would spawn. Incredible build. You know what direction you're going in, right? Got a staircase up. Not a staircase down. I don't know if there's anything just up here. Just like the top area to look down on. Very cool. Go out to these lookout towers, and then the rails start from the basement. So yeah, you can vote on which one of these builds to be worked on, and then when it's finished, it will get built on the server in survival. Let's go to the last one, which is by Fumera, the one we started at. And absolutely crazy tree. Like, I don't even know what type of tree this is. This feels like an alien tree to me. This looks sort of familiar. That looks... What does that look like? No, it doesn't look like... God, I'm just thinking about myself, aren't I? All the time. Doesn't look like me at all. Totally mistaken. Yeah, look at this. Absolutely crazy alien trees with giant roots everywhere. There's some moss growing off of them. Crazy, crazy. If we head to the center, though, there's some structure to the madness. I'm not sure which bit... Oh, here we go. This is the actual center, yeah. So this is where you'd spawn in. And there'd be a map floor, I guess. A portal to get to the Nether. And then through here you can traverse two different areas. Yeah, seems like you go to each corner for, you know, the two different cardinal directions you can go in. And then it looks like there's plans for these bridges to be held up by roots as well. At the top we've got some sphere shapes and a globe thing as well. A globe thing! Oh, I like a good globe thing, me. Who doesn't like a good globe thing? Yeah. All works in progress, all to be voted on. If you join the community Discord, you can vote on which one you want to be the spawn. And there will be another announcement on the day about how to get on the server and stuff, but we'll leave it there for now. What do we want to do next with this? Because we're making all sorts of plans here. I think maybe I need to think a little bit bigger about the structure we're going to build, because it's probably going to be a lot wider. So that block of obsidian doesn't need to be there. Okay. Okay, I think I can use that to my advantage somewhat. By adding in some stairs. So if we get rid of that one piece. And then do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Fall down to the bottom, get back up. Awesome, Bills. Thanks for showing us, and cool that people can vote on this as Digital Chaos. Yeah, just look around in the Let's Play Minecraft bit of the Discord. If you're not sure where it is, I'm sure someone will point you in the right direction. Yeah, so it feels to me like from here we'll probably want to widen it. Because we've got some redstone. I could always rejig the redstone a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I think I could actually... No, I couldn't move that this way one. Oh, did I break that corner piece? No, I didn't. Couldn't have. Yeah, I think I can actually reorient that observer and possibly redo the redstone a tiny bit. What's annoying is that it's kind of good where it is, right? Like it works at the moment. Alright, we've got to get in the groove. Got to get in the groove. Find out where the next bit is. Pretty sure I'm done with that. So see you later. Yeah, I tell you what, we've taken a little break. I've come back here and my mind's eye is just a little slow again with where we want to go and what we want to do. Maybe figuring out this corner bit would be bright. I think I'm going to end up replacing all of that bit. I like the idea of the cha-cha wood going all the way up. Oh, we've got to go harvest some cha-cha wood. We're running out over here. So if I'm not mistaken, I am mistaken. Dang it! I was going to say there's nothing there. Oh no! No. Where are these going? Where are these going? Right, that doesn't really change anything, but this... Ugh. Oh, it's... Oh no, the torches are up top now, are they? Oh look, it survived. Brilliant. Brilliant. We'll leave it alone then. It didn't knock out the torches, thank goodness. Well, I've got one more to place. Put it here for now. Put some bamboo planks there. Maybe we can picture what that'll look like as we build it up. Maybe it could go all the way to the ceiling. Ends up being a bit close to that. I think it's going to have to prop up, like... We're going to have to figure out where another structure is up at this layer and make it quite big. And then maybe this has like a little connection. You can walk around. Anyway, one bit at a time. And the next thing we need to do is get some cha-cha wood sorted here. So I need those saplings. I'm going to need some bone meal. And we don't have any bone meal here. Grab a few of those. Oh, I was going to ask Skizz how he was, but he's AFK now. Right. Let's get back to it. Oh, it's night time. Ugh. I don't actually have a bed set up in my base, believe it or not. Still got to use this old thing. Still got to find those allays a home one day. Skizz is looking at recipes and has been for like 20 minutes. Oh wait, is he streaming? I still got to put that minecart back. Let me check. I can actually check. I can have a look. Oh, he is. Okay. It looked like he was at that mangrove farm that I've seen as well. I think I'm going to sit down. Sometimes I stand up and... I don't know, man. It feels like it saps my energy a little bit. Maybe I'm still digesting all of that food. I ate a load of yams. If I'm not mistaken, yams are just sweet potatoes, right? I had 2 big sweet potatoes. I chopped them up into thick, like, chip shapes. Didn't peel off the skin. Chucked them in the oven. And when they came out, they were like... Oh, like, they'd all, like, softened and full of flavour. Kind of tricky to describe, but really nice. Golden TST, MSD, 14, 97 months. Woo! Woo, we're getting close to the dungeon. Hey X, if a gingerbread man is sitting in a gingerbread house, is he made out of the house or is the house made out of flesh? 3 more months. Well, gingerbread ain't made out of flesh, okay? Oh, look at me and my smarty pants answer. Such a smarty pants. A mangrove voodoo farm, right? Because voodoo, like voodoo. Yeah, I want to check out his farm because I'm thinking... Well, I wanted to make my own. Then I got really annoyed. We tried to make my own. Maybe it'd be cool if we, like, hired Skizz to get us a farm. Should we say spawn chunks? Right, we've got a sneaky log hiding. Where that sneaky log be? Not letting the leaves decay, are we? You know how it goes. Also, Skizz's like mangrove farm might be... Oh, that's muted. I just realised I've had that muted from yesterday. Well, we were playing Tunnel Rats. That was really good. Yesterday's games were really good. A lot of fun. If you missed it, it'll be on the second channel as well, peeps, if you want to go watch it at some point. Not right now, though. You can't watch it right now. You're watching a live stream. That would just be straight up rude.
Hey, buddy.
Oh! Hi, there you are.
How are you, man?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Yourself?
All right, so you're streaming right now?
I am indeed, yeah. No effing and jeffing, man. I know you got a filthy mouth.
Oh. What are you talking about? I'm also streaming. So good. All right, you ready? You want to see it, do you?
Yeah. So I haven't made one, and you know you can go look up someone else's design and build that. But I thought that's not fun. But then I didn't have a lot of fun trying to make my own today. So I heard that you've made your own.
Oh, well, I did. So I also looked up a video and just to understand some of the nuances, and then I just sort of kind of made it my own type thing.
Nice.
It's not. Let me just show you. Follow me.
Okay.
Let's go. Come with me.
I'm behind you.
God, I don't want him to see my portal.
What's wrong with your portal? Is it shambolic?
He rips on my portal all the time, dude.
Come on. It can't be that bad.
Yeah. I wonder if you can
I mean, this is cool. Oh, right. I've got to try and find it. Well, if I have my sounds turned up... Is it like in this room? Have you just led me to the wrong place? It's like somewhere else. No. It's so I get to it from this room.
Correct.
That Jeb sheep was blocking this corner, I tell you. And this dude hasn't gone through no portal. Oh, I found it. That's. I mean, yeah, okay, that's not. You can do better than that.
It's so bad. I gotta do something. All right.
I'm here.
In this direction here. So just follow me.
Yep.
And we're just shooting north for a bit here.
Okay. Whoa, I'm overtaking you.
Did you?
Dude, this is so much worse than the Nether because of the visibility.
I know.
It's like you lag a little bit and then the other person's disappeared.
Yep. All right, you behind me?
I'm on your tail.
Okay. So you'll see this portal with the torches on top.
Yes.
There we go.
Nice.
And in you go. I also have a wool farm here too.
Ooh.
Expensive wool-wise.
Wool farms are
Behold.
interesting. There's so many different ways you can do them. Wow, that is something. Okay.
So let's get on up here. Farm, dude. Yeah, but it gets the job done.
Is this some Skizz stone right here? Is that what we're calling it?
It's very much, yes, Skizz redstone. This is Skizz stone. All right, so this guy over here, this is just the bone meal. This doesn't even feed it because it can't produce fast enough. This is just when I AFK. It's just so I get plenty of bone meal. And look at my redstone. This is true Skizz stone over here, dude.
I mean, if it works, it works.
It works. It does work. And then over here, this is where I do all my propagule. It's just in this little. So when I flip that lever, there's bone meal in it. Yeah, just that's where I get my propagule. Okay, let's show you the actual mangrove farm.
Okay, I'm trying to suss out what sort of type it is from here. I still haven't. I think I know what type it's going to be.
What do you mean? Oh yeah.
You're like pushing out like some blocks, but always growing them from the same spot. Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much. So right up here, and I don't think I have any bone meal. I'm completely out of bone meal, so I can't even demo it. But when I click this lever right here, what ends up happening is 3 different things turns on. So when I actually have, so come around the back here. So I gotta clean out these leaves. But anyway, it's a mess. I know.
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, it's also a vine farm. If you got some shears, it's also a vine farm. If you got some shears, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at it that way.
If I had the bone meal, I would load up these 2 double chests with bone meal.
You need bone meal then? I can hook you up.
If you want to see it run a test, yeah. I just stocked my shop full of mangroves. So
do you have an ender chest around here? Yes, you do.
Here, yeah. Look at me!
Dang it!
Prepared.
I left my ender chest and boxes somewhere else, and that has all my bone meal in. Typical. I mean, I got this. That might grow a tree. I don't know. Don't know how much it uses.
Yeah, this might. Let me see if I've got any else. I thought. Let's see, because if I'd like to give you a proper demo. It's so funny how I just happened to do this like not that long ago. Let me see here. Actually, let me check my actual bone meal.
You got to build a proper bone meal farm for this thing then.
I do, because this one works, and so if I AFK for a while, I get my wool, then this ends up doing pretty well getting loaded on bone meal. So I got a good amount in here.
You could build a mob farm around here, right? Like you're like above the terrain, so you could build one in the sky above you, and skellies will drop down, give you all the bone meal.
True, very true. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and. I got a bunch of bone meal out of there, and I'm going to load the machine up. And before I turn it on, we're going to show you what everything's doing. This will be fun.
Okay. I'm willing to learn.
All right. So, when I flip this lever on, I'm not going to do it now, but 3 things end up happening. When I flip it on, it pushes this. It basically turns on the bone meal. I don't even talk about the redstone, but it turns on the bone meal by pushing this observer into an observer, right?
Yeah, it makes a clock.
The clicking you're hearing is something completely different. But it turns on the bone meal, and what that's going to do is it's just going to keep bone mealing this block right here where I put this propagule. Okay,
I see it.
The bone meal, and it just keeps tick 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 tick, and then it finally hits. Now once it hits, then it's going to fill in that void of mangrove logs up here. There's no sensor. There's just only pistons that are on a timer. And those pistons are just going to push the whole thing over. And if you come over here up these stairs, you'll see.
Okay.
That.
I'm with you, but I was just using free cam. I was like drifting around getting a picture of it.
Free cam's good too. Yeah, go ahead and use free cam and come over to this wall of wood right here. You'll see that it pushes it over, and then eventually it completes a circuit which triggers these 2 piston towers, and that pushes it at a 90-degree angle out towards the explosion. Right.
That's interesting. You got 2 piston towers there. Why not 1? How is it you got 2?
I want it because I want more bang for my buck. So each TNT is.
Oh, you're not using a duper, right?
No, correct. I wanted Tango's respect. He said the only way he'd respect me if I didn't use a
Okay.
duper.
I got this design somewhere in a test world where it wraps all of the logs into like a square shape around where the TNT would drop down. So then you get like a maximum amount.
That's even better. Yeah. And then the way this works here is once I flick that lever, it basically, so right now the default is that it's locking this timer. But once I do that lever, it turns it off and this timer starts going again. And once this redstone timer is going, then every so often it'll come over and it'll trigger that TNT. And what's going to happen is that TNT, in fact, let's see how much X trusts me. Stand right here. Go ahead. Oh. I'm gonna
This thing's been tested plenty, hasn't it?
Yeah. Here, we'll stay here together. We'll stay here right together.
Okay. God.
Okay.
This could go so wrong.
It could, and that's just.
I wish I had
really
my
funny.
shield.
Look.
I'm looking at it. Come on. Oh, there we go. Trust the redstone.
Right? Yeah. So the timer is it basically just works out. It's just on a timer. It doesn't do any sensing. It's just there's a timer, and it seems to work out right nice. That as soon as that
interesting. So you run the farm and let the TNT timer independent of whatever's happening over there.
That's correct.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay, that's the way to do
I
it.
turn it on. Yeah. So you'll see. Let me come down here. I'm gonna sleep real quick, and then we'll do a demo. This will be fun.
Dude, I'm thinking I can design a farm now because I was sort of trying to do this earlier today, except I had my pistons down at this level here. Like I had them 1 block above where the propagule goes, but the beginning of the actual logs is always some blocks higher than that. Is there like a certain amount of blocks that it'll always be higher than 4?
I think it's 4, or maybe it's even more. In fact, if you free cam in here, you'll see.
It looks like it's about 6 blocks.
Yeah, I think it's 6. It's been a while since I built this, but I think it's 6 blocks, like you said.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right.
And does the stripped log pillar do anything of significance?
The stripped.
Or is it a cha-cha? You got a bunch of stripped logs here.
Yeah, that is. Why did I do that? There is a reason I did that. I think there is a reason I did that, and I can't quite remember what it is. I don't think it actually has a real function. I think I just did that for aesthetics. I built it so long ago. All right, let me do this. I'm going to grab a little bit of prop. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to put propagule in here, and I'm going to start the process. I'm going to F3T, so it just keeps on planting.
Oh, I know the trick,
Yeah, and then another thing that this switch does is it spits up propagule into my pocket from this dropper as well.
Got ya.
Right? So as I run out, so I'm going to go flick the lever. There we go. Now F3T.
Does it ever generate roots right where the propagule is?
Oops, I'm going to do this. Where the propagule is. Oh no, it doesn't. No.
Huh. It was doing that to me earlier.
Yeah.
But
so now come on.
You got other blocks here.
Yeah. So I don't know if you heard that explosion.
I'll
if you free cam up to where the wood is.
Yeah, I'm looking there now.
Yeah. So you see the wood moving over? Let's see, watch. You'll see. You should see it move over. And
something happened.
Yeah. You'll see it happen. Yeah, you'll see it happen. The problem is, this is what I mean here. You saw it move just now. And now in a little bit, you'll see TNT come down and you'll see how much of it breaks apart.
Woo!
Right.
That's cool.
Into the basin and collection. So.
You also get a little bit of roots with the way it's laid out. Was that intentional?
No, that's not intentional. That's something to where I was like, I wonder if I was a block off, and I'm like, I'm getting roots, and I was gonna fix it, and I'm like, nah, that's okay. I'll just turn it into bone meal anyways.
Yeah, you can, or if you want them for building. Dude, this giving me some serious ideas though.
I love it.
And
I'm giving X ideas. Is it getting cold in hell right now? Like, what is happening? This is amazing. This is a very good moment for me.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna take what you got here, and I think I can make a farm that's a little different because I'm gonna use a TNT duper, so it'll be a bit more cheaty.
You can make it way more efficient by doing exactly what you said. this should be coming in from many different angles. You know what I mean? Like if I wanted to make this even better, but I'm sure that this. Oh, that was a good blast.
That was, yeah.
Yeah. So I just AFK here for a bit. Now the problem is, it really does jam through that bone meal. Unfortunately, it's not like it only uses a bone meal when it's effective, right? So it's using bone meal every single time.
Yeah, it's bone meal heavy. Bone meal heavy, yeah, for sure.
Very bone meal heavy. So what I need is a giant bone meal farm that feeds it. I haven't built that. I haven't really had the need to.
Well, if you want some bone meal, I can give you a box of bones.
Oh, that was a good one. You have your own bone meal farm then?
Yeah, I got a mob farm. It just continuously makes the stuff, and I never use it, which is pretty typical. Yeah, dude, this is awesome. It answers like quite a few questions I had, seeing how you got it working.
Sweet. That's amazing.
I reckon
dude.
I'll be able to adapt this and make one. Then I'll have to come show it to you when it's done.
Yeah, I can already imagine it's just gonna be sick, like efficient wise.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. You got a wool farm around here as well, right?
I do, underneath here. And this is because I have the banner shop.
Oh, I lost you.
So
oh, there you are.
heavy.
Oh, yeah, banners are.
This is just the overflow. I'm not even sorting anything. This is just overflow over here, but the actual...
the farm's here.
Over here. Yeah, just right here.
Are they inside the glass blocks, or are they just...
I just do that. They're not inside glass. They're just it's just the walls are glass. Yeah. But if you come, oh my gosh, this is another.
This is cool design.
It's just like, thanks. It's kind of nice because it's just loaded. All that it is those dispensers have shears in them. That's it. And then it's on a timer. So, but what's cool is when it does happen, you can see all of them just like across the whole thing, and then just got this pickup. Now the problem is because, like I said, the banner shop. Letters, it's so heavy with white wool that I ended up going back and dyeing a lot of these guys white.
And that uses up more of your bone meal?
No bone meal, just dye. Yeah. Oh, the bone meal. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, but that was like so little, right? It was such a little amount just to go.
Dude, is this blue ice?
It is blue ice.
Why are you building it on blue ice, man?
Because it's awesome.
It is. But also, it's blue ice. Yeah, it's a flex. Total flex.
Here it goes.
Oh,
there it goes.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Now you got loads of wool to get picked up. That's a cool farm, dude. Thanks, are they? They're all in. Yeah, they're all in the same little category together, aren't they?
Yeah, I had it so that it was like each one was, I had all the colors separated perfectly, but now I have whites mixed in with each one, so that I can get as much
more of it
as possible. Yeah.
Nice.
And just a typical pick up and drop off, the easy stuff, but that's about it.
It's a cool farm.
I really enjoyed that moment. Is this blue ice?
It's like of all the blocks to put redstone on, I mean, it's kind of like Doc and his diamond ore. It's just, why that one?
Yeah. It's crazy because it takes 81 ice blocks to make one blue ice block.
Yeah, that's mad.
It's crazy.
Did you tear down a mountain or something for it?
Yeah, actually, over in the distance, which direction is that? Southeast. You can see that spike over there. I carved that down.
It's been flattened a bit, yeah. Nice. Right. Well, thank you so much for showing me this. It's answered some questions. I think I'm gonna go build a mangrove farm.
My pleasure, man. That was fun. To get home. Just the portal, going through the portal.
Yeah, I remember the way.
Directly north. Yeah.
North. I was just about to say it'd be very easy to go through and not really know what direction I'm facing.
Yep.
So north is quite helpful.
Yeah, just go north and you'll get back home.
Wonderful. All right, thanks, dude. See you around.
All right, brother. See ya.
All right. Do you know what I just realized? We could go look at what I was doing earlier. Okay, so let's make sure we got the right direction. Got to spend 5 minutes looking at F3 to figure out where the line is. Puka in chat. How you doing, my dude? And Becca gifted you a sub. Awesome. Thank you, Becca. Whoa, almost smacked into that. We need a better F3 format. You know what? It's a part of the game. it's a part of the game that could be overhauled. Like, that is, you know, pretty old school. I'm going the wrong direction. What? Didn't he say north? Maybe it's north to get here. Oh. I was starting to wonder. I was like, this doesn't feel right, but I did see some other portals. So, what does that mean? What does that mean? Hey, oh, what is this? Okay, then a portal there. Okay, signs of life, signs of life. What is this area? There's like color-coded carpets. I thought no one was using the color-coded carpet system. Now I'm starting to think, okay, no. We're definitely getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Rebecca Games, first time watching the stream. Welcome, welcome. Right, so where was... Skizz came and met us at spawn, so I don't know what Skizz is up to, but I'll put a box of bone blocks for him. Maybe on the top of the pyramid? It's not the pyramid. What's it called? Oh my god. Is it calling it the pyramid? Maslow's pyramid? No, it's the pyramid. Maslow's pyramid of needs, right? Let's go over here. Hey Xisuma, who's your favourite Minecraft YouTuber? I think chat if you sat and thought about it for a second, you'd know the answer to this. I don't have a shulker box. For some reason I thought they were packed up in shulker boxes. I know who my favourite is, because I don't watch any Minecraft stuff anymore, really. But when this person uploads, oh, I always watch the episode. Then it gets me all inspired. Dragonfly says EFO, yep. Yeah, I always enjoy watching an EFO episode. I think one day, I don't know when. Probably, you know, one day Hermitcraft will be over, and maybe the whole YouTube thing's over, and you're not really in touch with peeps anymore. You know, maybe one day then I'll go and rewatch the old EFO series. Because I don't really do rewatching of YouTube series, but that guy has been inspiring for such a long time. It's quite remarkable how every time an episode comes along, it's just like, I'm going to watch this. EFO will still be slabbing in a century. Maybe, you know. Right, let's go put this on top of the Pyramid of Needs. Then I'll show you what I was up to earlier with the mangrove stuff. There it is, there it is. Open Bag says one day Hermitcraft will be over. I'm calling it now. Hermitcraft will outlive Minecraft. Once the Java authentication servers go down, the next generation of members will move to Lunatai? Don't know what that is. Oh, it's a Skizz raid! Yo, Skizz, thank you for the raid. I was just bringing you a gift. Actually, let's go put it in his room, because I know where that is. We were just there. Oh! Ow. Could have died, could have died. Storage room. Thanks for the raid. There it is. Peeps, I'll have a lot to show you because we've been building over in Loglands. Right now, though, we're going to go check out the mangrove stuff I was doing earlier today. It was a bit half-hearted, but I had some seriously annoying problems, right? I started out looking at Corralis's farm that he built last season, messing around. I can show you this. It's pretty cool, actually. So, like, messing around with TNT stuff. Like, you would have a piston here. So, first pulse goes up. Right, TNT falls down. Boom. All the way at the bottom. Second pulse. TNT comes down. It's going to be a little higher up. Right? They're way too far apart for two powdered snow blocks to make the difference. So you probably have to do something with piston and timing. Anyway, as I got further into this design, I just kept adopting more and more things from the original farm, right? And I started to get this feeling like, you know, I'm going to end up just making the same thing again, right? I kind of want to engineer my own thing. So then I had this other idea of using our double piston extenders. And when I put them over here, I just couldn't get this to work. It was absolutely infuriating. I was building it up in the sky, and my propagules were just not growing for some reason. There's something weird about how it checks for blocks around it. And also you can see that I've put this, like, back here, which might need challenging. So I need to go look at how Skizz did the redstone. I think it was, like, putting blocks behind it, like slabs of redstone, to power just one piston. I'm not really sure if there's going to be much of an advantage to having a double piston pusher, so we may end up just doing that. But yeah, I was kind of going down that path of this old thing and just seeing how it is growing. And as you saw there, it like creates roots at that level if you're unfortunate. But I think all of this redstone and these blocks is like suppressing the way in which it grows or something. So that one once again just... Oh, that time it didn't replace it, but... Anyway, I'm going to look at Skizz's design, see if I can use a little bit of my redstone here, which, by the way, you press that, and double piston extender. Right, so you've pushed all of the blocks in line with that forward a bit, and the idea is that eventually it would push the logs out this side, but... We'll have a look at what Skizz has done, and I'll slowly figure it out. But yeah, that's what I was doing today. I was goofing around in the redstone world and getting absolutely nothing done. It's just typical, isn't it? Panda Jammers, thank you so much for the prime, my dude. Very much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. For all the peeps coming over, we're here on Hermitcraft, as you may know. Like, if you're watching Skizz's stream, we just bumped into Skizz. I've been meaning to talk to him about that farm for ages, but I think I want to use some mangrove wood in Loglands, which is over here. Is it partially loaded, or does it just look funny from this angle? I think I want to turn it to daytime so you can see more of this build. But yeah, essentially I wanted to do a part of this build with mangrove wood, because the idea was to build lots of wood farms here, and I've done all the easy ones, so like I haven't done the hard ones, and I want to include those types of wood, but I should get them from the farm first, right? So this is Loglands. From here it looks like the outside is kind of done, but when you go around to this side you can see that I've been lazy and I haven't really done much over here. But it'll eventually have like a garden that surrounds it on all sides. You can see from building it, we got lots of stone bricks, but those scars are starting to fade as this corner here from top to bottom is kind of finished. So I started off with, let's go around the back. Where's the best way to get to this stuff? I started off with a lot of, through here? Yeah. A lot of redstone on these smooth stone blocks, right? Loads of this stuff. We got an automatic netherwood farm, which I designed last season. It's fully playerless. Player doesn't even need to be near it for it to work. What I added this season was an auto-crafting system that automatically makes every type of thing you can make with wood, including stuff with sticks. Occasionally those sticks run out though, and so your stock's a little bit behind. But now we're going through the process of building aesthetics around it. So where I got netherwoods here, I think what I want to do is build a tower with mangrove wood around our villager here. And then somewhere behind it, I'm going to dig out another space around this area and put a mangrove farm in it. That's kind of the plan. If we go in this direction, we'll have a look at this part next. Hands up in chat if you haven't seen this before, by the way. So over on this side, we had stacked up oak, birch, and spruce, because all of those get farmed inside. There's some missing. Did I miss those, or... I don't know how else they'd go missing, but yeah. This is a tree farm. It does spruce, oak, and birch. We've got a TNT blast chamber back here. Alright, quite a few hands going up in chat. Well, welcome everyone. I'll give you a bit of a tour. Becca, you're lying! Oh my goodness me. So it's the same dealio you just saw before. You might notice that the layout is similar because we just copy a lot of the redstone, right? Like, this is the auto-crafting system, and it just gets copy-pasted for each layer, essentially. So I've been putting the pieces of the puzzle together, going around and just one bit at a time chipping away at the aesthetics and putting together a proper layout to walk around and go to all the different parts of the farm. Like, this is how I get in and out of the tree farm through here. You actually have to crawl into the tree farm. It's crazy. Yo, Boffer Peter, thank you for the subscription, my dude. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hope you're enjoying the stream. This is very recent right here. What we have are a bunch of, again, automatic crafting. Right? Not a lot of bone blocks. How does this one work again? Is it cactus? I think it's... No, this is cactus here. I've totally forgotten how the bone mill bit works. I think it just siphons. I think it siphons it off. Yeah. Yeah, okay. But why did it stop? Oh, it looks like some of my redstone goofed. I'll look at that another time. Anyway, so you automatically stock and make dyes and stuff. Right, flowers and dyes. You take some out, it starts making some more. Pretty simple. This one's slightly different. It's just pink petals. Above this, there is a moss farm. Very effective. Creating all of the bone meal. That stuff actually gets fed into a silo, and these lamps light up when the silo fills up. Right, let's use free cam because... actually, no. Let's get a little more involved. So going in the other direction, we have this bit right here, which is a different type of farm. So most of the stuff is wood farms, but over here what we got is bricks, automatically made. See, we've got clay and oak that comes through to make bricks. We make terracotta from the clay, right? Over here we make clay blocks. Over here would be packed mud because we've got a mud farm and we've got wheat. So, all automatic. Harper's Alt, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Appreciate you using that on me. Hope you're enjoying the stream and the tour. This is where we collect that stuff and rooted dirt from our rooted dirt farm, which is the other side of this blast chamber. There's some flying machines that whiz through here and push out the rooted dirt and the logs. So we use logs for fuel in this area. The rooted dirt gets pushed out and used to make mud. The mud can be turned into clay with the dripstone. And so yeah, that's like a big farming operation. Over here, we did have, but the LAs have died, was it cobweb farm? Bamboo farm? If we follow this path down here, one of my favorite little details is putting candles on top of these. There's a way out to this little storage area that we're yet to put anything in. Boffer Peter, here are some cheers and biddies saying, I really like your Minecraft videos. Thank you, my dude. Thank you, thank you. I got to make another episode of Hermitcraft this week. And I think the Mangrove farm is going to be my impetus to get on top of that. So yeah, just doing aesthetics, right? Originally this was all janky redstone with no nice looking blocks around it. Then we come in here and decorate it up. We wander up here. Area to collect blocks. I mean, for some reason I went all out on the bamboo blocks. Can wander around up to here. And when you see parts like this that aren't finished, that's because we're still working on it all. I also have a creaking farm all the way over there. And all of those items end up coming to this spot. Again, everything is auto-crafted. So, around the back, bunch of crazy redstone. I can just come over here, rip the stuff out, and it continues making it. This is the Mega Smelter. It uses charcoal, wood to woods, loads of that stashed up. Chuck items into there, and they come out up here. Pretty simple. And then the bit that we're working on today is this bit right here. We've built this nice looking facade so far. Feels like it might need a third colour in there. But I'm not sure what that would be. And we went and chopped down some wood. And it's probably not enough, so we'll probably go back out there. Because we went out there, did a bit of that, and then I messaged Skizz, and it was like, oh, okay, let's go. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's crack on. You've been enjoying the use of so many different blocks and colours in Loglands, says Digital Chaos. Thank you. I have been too. What I'm impressed with is how it feels like we've kept a balance. Like, nothing feels a bit too out there, yet there's lots of different things to look at in this area, I guess. So that's the project. I don't think that breaks anything, fortunately. Where did it go? Maybe it does. Wait. Oh, I know. Okay, I know what's going on there now. I think there was just like glow lichen on the other side of that block to stop it from having the water flow down like it currently is. Because I heard something pop off that was like the glow lichen sound. So we've got to go put that back on. Yeah, and we don't want to leave that too long because I'll forget. What's the best way to deal with this? Get up top again. There isn't really a good way to hop into that area. Oh, I'm out of ender pearls. Dang. Hey, I came to the right bit. Bam, that's where it was. That's where it was. Rightio. By the way, peeps, I multi-stream on YouTube and TikTok, and every now and then I give TikTok a moment of my attention, and my Twitch chat starts to riot. And I will predict that TikTok will be like, "Oh, you're on Bleep Bloop? I didn't know you were on Bleep Bloop." I'm like, "Yeah, you did. You're watching it. That's how you know." Right, I'm waiting for it to update and show me a message. Come on, Bleep Bloop, don't let me down. Maybe they've given up today. Like 5 messages saying, "You're on TikTok? Xisuma on TikTok?" Oh my god. Didn't expect you to see you on TikTok. Told ya. That's all they ever say. That's all that TikTok chat is good for. We're here, sadly, says Ray. How do you saw items? With a saw, obviously. Tell Papa Skizz the chat says hi. I think... Oh, Skizz is online. I think he went AFK after his stream, though, so... I did not know X streamed on TikTok. Yes, you do. You're watching it. How could you not know? Oh, my God, I am getting... You young'uns today. Ugh. Do you know what? I'm kind of looking at that shape and thinking... We just need to replace those blocks, and it looks good. But what with? I did do this little, like, light source thing over here that I haven't repeated. Maybe we can make this 4 wide and repeat some of that on there. I could turn that into a wood block. Yeah, I reckon that should just be a pillar. The question is, should I introduce another color? I can't help but feel like red terracotta might be a good shout. So we go grab red dye and terracotta because I'm terribly organized. How dare I? Right, I'm done with TikTok. Wait a minute, Dev. What are you doing on? Get off TikTok, Dev. It'll rot your brain. Yeah, I'm of the firm opinion that TikTok will rot your brain. Also, the amount of content I've seen on there, which, like, I see it secondhand, though, so sometimes it's like, I feel like you're seeing the worst of it because that's easier to talk about than stuff that's, like, good. But where I've seen TikTok vicariously through, like, a secondhand experience where someone else is, like, showing you it, right? And for those of you that use it, you can tell me if this is right or not, but it feels like there's a lot of content which is just someone beaming their opinion at you, right? Just telling you what's up. And I'm like, so if I'm on here TikToking all day, am I just getting broadcasted this like stream of consciousness from people just telling you what they're thinking constantly? Right? Because it gives me the impression it's like that on there. Lorox, Kilgore, Pendra, thank you for 40 months of support. Very much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream over here on Twitch. We can skip that one. Chimera says, I gave up trying to watch stuff on TikTok. The Spanish side is a mess. I think all sides are a mess on there, right? I think that's how it works. Aha, look. Not breaking anything. Except a torch. Yeah, I can't stand it. Not just TikTok, but all video-based social media. All the hey guys, blah, blah, blah. Cringe, hate it all, says Coney Lives. Oh. I can lose myself on TikTok, but there are a few that like to watch because they're just cute videos. I watch one lady collect the chicken rent. Are you trying to single-handedly change TikTok by streaming on it? No. No, that is not my goal. No, I just stream there because it's available to multi-stream. I thought I'll give it a go then. Anyway, that's what I've seen of TikTok, and, like, there's this thing that I can't get away from lately, which is just, like, the internet is just letting us all talk and spew our opinions, right? And just say whatever. And I think it's quite easy to sound like you know what you're talking about, right? So imagine someone that you've listened to where you're like, this person knows what they're talking about. They got good opinions. But it's like, do you know how they came to those conclusions? Because I've watched ideas like ripple through podcasts, and I've noticed like, this person said it, then that person said it, and now everyone's saying it, and it sounds like a really smart thing. But like, people are actually just repeating each other, right? And so when I see these stream of consciousness type videos where people are telling you stuff about like, oh, if you've got this thing or that, you know, do you get nervous? Oh, you've got social anxiety. And it's like, people get nervous. Doesn't mean they got a disorder. You know, like, that's one example where it feels a bit cruel. But even just basic stuff, like, people just broadcasting their opinion like it's fact at you. I've become quite skeptical of it now, I guess. I'm like, is this... Like, where's all this information coming from all the time? Because a lot of it seems quite recycled. People I watch on TikTok post their sources, though. I have more left-leaning people on your For You, though, page. Let's not make it left or right. Like, don't like to do that much. But yeah. Oh, wait. Let's go down one. Again, though, like, posting sources... Who's actually reading them? I don't know. I might be sounding like I'm a bit openly skeptical here, but that's kind of like the point. I've just become a bit skeptical of all this information lately because it's really just clicked for me that I've seen it happen quite a few times that we're just sort of living in an ecosystem where everyone's citing each other, you know? Or not even citing each other. Just, you hear those ideas get spun around. Rasmus Foe, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. AC in Tuck says recycled opinions. Never thought about that though. In my opinion, not probably a great idea. Yeah, just I don't, you know, I don't think I want to convince so much as say, just keep an eye out, like, and see if you notice it yourself. Just maybe you'll start, like, in your little circle of podcasts, whatever you listen to, you might on occasion notice an idea running through it, and people talking about it in a way where, like, it just my experience of it was like, I'm seeing how this sounds like something smart or true, but it's actually just like an idea that's circulated because these people will watch and listen to each other. Right, I'm thinking a little more shape around here would be good. Dude, this thing is starting to turn into a bit of a skyscraper. It also needs light in the mix. Right, I think I'm gonna branch out and make this thing 4 wide so that we can add some light to it. I think that's a good idea that we had, that we should follow through on. I got a question, just one more time. I won't spam if I want to get Minecraft, but I don't want to break my budget, but also I don't want to play on a garbage computer. What would you suggest? I would suggest going to like a place, like a Reddit or a forum or a community where you can ask people that have... Oh wait, that's... Okay, sorry, this confused me. That is supposed to be like that. Who will have like, you know, a similar experience, because I don't have a budget computer. I just threw money at mine and wasted a lot of money in the process. I've got a 490 to play Minecraft with. It's just silly. It's just absolutely silly. The story behind it though is hilarious, right? Like, I was getting frame drops at the end of season 9. I started to panic. I was thinking like, oh no, like the quality of my videos is going to degrade. What am I going to do? The 490 just came out. I'm like, give me the best thing you got. I got to make videos. So I get a 490, and literally the next day, I find out that it's actually a single mod that is causing my FPS issues. I disable that mod, my issues go away. You could say hallelujah. It's not quite like that. I'm just going to realize if I want to put lights here, there needs to be 2 removable blocks behind it. What is that block? I think that block is visible like there. So the one above it is a removable block. Anyway, literally the following day after that, they release a snapshot that optimizes Minecraft even further. It's like, hey, you know that computer you got and you're worried about those FPS issues? You don't have to worry about them for a long time. But I just brought a 490. Oh, then I find out that my 490 is for, because I don't know, I know some stuff about computers. If you ask me about something that I've had experience with that I'm like, actually I'm pretty knowledgeable on this, I'll maybe say something about it, right? But when it comes to graphics cards and stuff, I don't really know what's going on there. So I get this 490. Minecraft gets optimized. Turns out I don't have FPS issues. It was just a mod that was misbehaving. That's all great. And then someone tells me, hey, your 490 is for playing first-person shooters at 90 frames per second 4K. And I'm like, huh, is it? Because I don't play those kind of games, you know? So I wasted money. And I don't like wasting money. I don't like waste. It kind of bothers me a lot that I did that. But, I'll let it go. Live and learn, right? Now you can learn from me. If you're happy playing on a 1080p monitor, you don't need a 490. If I were to guess, if you wanted to play Minecraft 60 FPS HD, I reckon a 360 would probably cover you. But I don't actually know. Had you Slipknot cover pop up the other day? It was awesome, says Nats. Thanks. Glad you enjoyed it. For vanilla Minecraft, the RAM and CPU is more important than the GPU. It's kind of true. Kind of true. The CPU definitely does count a lot. As for the RAM, like people make the mistake of assigning a lot of RAM to Minecraft, which tends to slow it down because it has this memory flushing system. So can you see how my memory goes from like 40%, it'll go all the way up to about 80, and that's with 4 gigs. Plus I'm running mods. Top right of your screen, by the way. Hitting 70 FPS. Right, now the memory's going to get flushed. If I assign more gigabytes to it, it has to flush more memory each time it gets there, and that can create lag spikes and stuff. So there's little things like that where people just assume, oh yeah, just, you know, more RAM, why not? But it turns out, actually, it's not how it works. So this is why, like, who are you getting your advice from? You come to X and you ask, like, what graphics card I should get. You might end up with a 490. And that might make you very unhappy when you realize that you spent a lot of money on something you don't need. So what's the lesson that we've learned today? I don't know. I don't even know what we've learned. Nothing. We've learned nothing today. I just checked my RAM and it's 2 gigabytes. Should I up it, says Simo. No, if you're not having any issues, don't up it. It probably means you're running just fine, right? If you get lag spikes and they are consistently in line with when the memory flushes, that'll mean you either got too much RAM or too little. So like if it lags because it says it's got like 3% used because you assigned like 20 gigs of RAM to it, that'll be why. If it lags when it flushes because you've got 1 gig and it's filled all the way up, that'll be why. You just want to hit a sweet spot where you don't hit that limit. Cybot 2419 hit 32 months. It is possible to add a launch parameter to Minecraft to flush the memory more often with even more RAM assigned. Oh, really? I didn't know about that. That's kind of useful, actually. I think I would like mine to flush a little more often. Would that impact the performance though? It like routinely flushing? Just the flush itself? I don't know. But it sounds to me like it could be a good thing. Right, these light sources on the side are perfect. I love that little bit of red poking in there. We didn't change it at that level. How? Oh my god. It popped out at me. It popped out of me. It was like, hey, you forgot about me. Now you'll see me forever. Cybot, my dude, thank you for the resub, by the way. Much appreciated. Oh, lost forever. Yeah, it's lost forever because I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to nip to the loo, have a wee. Don't worry, don't go anywhere. I'm going to still be streaming. Don't you worry about it. Peeps, check out Tunnel Rats while you wait. It's an amazing game that I've launched, and I'll talk about it a little more when I'm back. Guiding Keyblade says, shameless plug. It is a shameless plug. I have no shame about this. No shame. No shame. Tunnel Rats is my baby, and I love it. Okay, look. Oh, no, creeper! Ah! Oh! Gee, another one! Oh, my goodness me. How the so... Oh. Oh, my God. This is clearly a prank. Hang on. Oh, there should be TNT. Oh, quick. Dodge, dodge. I'm dodging, I'm weaving. Whoo! Oh my god, Skizzleman, what a prank. How did he do that? I was gone for like a minute. And he's got creepers and TNT everywhere. Oh. Oh, what a clever so-and-so that guy. Oh, sorry, what's that? Oh, oh, let me put Minecraft back on the screen. Whew, that was crazy, man. What a moment that was. We'll never forget that one. We'll never forget that one. Joel Duggan, thank you for the raid, my dude. Speaking of tunnel rats, I hope to play a game with you sometime soon, my dude. You're always welcome to join us. Yeah, I was gonna waffle on about tunnel rats for a minute because, you know, gotta promote it or something. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe use that the red terracotta again back here. But then it would be like off by one. I guess it could become this wall here. And then it would change up there. Yeah, I think I might use more of that red terracotta, you know. Let's see how we get along with it. See if we like it. Tunnel rats has been going amazing. I don't know. I've talked about it so much, I don't know what to say. Who in chat hasn't seen tunnel rats yet? I think I want to replace all these blocks so it's just dripstone here. Because it's going to feel a little bit more like it's part of the environment. So we need a bit more dripstone on us. And then I think I'm going to put fence posts above them. So we need some fence posts. Callie says never heard of it. Shut up, you! Shut up. Where can I just get some deep slate from without ripping up a bunch of the local environment, which I've been doing plenty of this season? Rockets, rockets, rockets. You recently started watching the Hermitcraft videos and you love them. Oh, I'm glad you do. Glad you do. Thanks for watching. There we go. I'm not addicted to tunnel rats. No idea what you mean, Sister Kraken. Anyway, tunnel rats is just the game that... Oh my god, where did it start? Like, a long time ago, I guess? Yeah, apparently I'm not actually in the mood to tell this story. I'm like, oh, it's time to plug tunnel rats. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not today. Maybe not right now. Oh, that's actually... Okay, so that's going to be like another path off of there. So this bit that we're building here... Oh, I'm out of red terracotta, am I? And then I guess... Again, I'm going to have to go get some. I feel like I'm at one of those sticky points where I'm just going to keep, like, traveling around, trying to grab something. What can I take from this side and do again over here? I think I might be able to repeat the whole trim wrapping around the achacha. Let's have a look at that. Oh, see, I've only got 6, so now I need that as well. Right, so we need to go grow a chacha, right? And get something else that I've already forgotten what it was. Red terracotta. Right, red terracotta, a chacha. I don't like the idea of leaving my backpack like this. You know, we were over with Skizz earlier and I needed some bone meal and I didn't have it. I felt unprepared and unprofessional. And I do not like to feel that way. So we must keep this with us at all times. That's all of them. Red terracotta and a chacha. There's no way I could forget something important, right? 2 things. That's all I got to do. We got noises in the ear. We got Power Buzz 2025 coming in with the cheers and biddies. Thank you so much, my dude. And Boffer Peter with more cheers and biddies. I've been watching Hermitcraft for a long time, and I really like all the hermits. That's awesome, my dude. Thank you so much for the cheers and biddies. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. It's about the rats we made along the way, says Digital Chaos. Oh, I love it. Probably be playing again tomorrow, right? I don't think I'll be streaming, though. Right, so we got that going. Gonna need some bone meal. I want to get some more rockets and red terracotta. That was it. See, I didn't forget. Oh my goodness me. I didn't forget. How? Xisuma skin when? If someone makes me a rat skin, that'll just be perfect. Perfect for playing tunnel rats. Red terracotta. I guess my red box is probably already over there. So I just need red dye and like some of this. I clicked on that one too, didn't I? You saw it, you saw it. You definitely saw it. Greetings and salutations. It's great to see you, Xisuma. How's it going? Any enterprises, sir? Enterprises as in, like, things that I'm doing. I guess Tunnel Rats is an enterprise, if that's what you mean. Let's go up here. Hey, Xisuma, hypothetically, how would you feel if Tunnel Rats was added as a mini-game server like the Hive, Mindplex, or Hypixel? I don't know that I want to do something like that with the game. Right, I'm just... my hope is that it picks up steam and, like, catches on a bit. Because I feel like I've been playing it with a bunch of people and people are loving it. You know, we have our regulars, right? Like... I invited a bunch of people to come play, and they're playing all the time. It's crazy. And then the people who have had access to it for over a year are still playing it. It just feels like, for the amount of people that have been exposed to it, that are playing it a lot, it feels like it really has the potential to catch on. So I'd love to see it just catch on in the Minecraft community and kind of become a thing. You could make the argument that maybe it needs to be on a minigame server for something like that to happen. I don't know. But as of right now, I that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm just kind of enjoying playing, doing a few things behind the scenes, you know, trying to get it out there a bit more and grow it into something. You know, we're making another update. We're trying to improve things and make it even better than it currently is, and we'll see where that goes. You know. Yeah, I'd love to see it catch on and spread a bit. Because at the moment it feels like it's just among the people I've been showing it to. And they've been loving it. Would you like it if popular servers copy the concept again? No. Of course not. Like, when you put an idea out there, you know, I believe that it becomes everyone's idea. That's fair. It's just... like, it would have been nice to have been asked, you know? Because maybe all I want in return is some involvement in how it's made, you know? X, I got a signed card from you. We're super excited, says Fabled Noodle. Oh, that's awesome, my dude. I love signing those cards. That's a really nice little activity because it takes like quite a bit of time, and you have to do all the cards one by one, and they kind of make you think like one person at a time. So you're just used to seeing a bunch of numbers, you know? Bunch of numbers on your screen. This many people are watching. Yeah. When you sit down and sign cards, it makes it feels like, you know, you get a better sense of like, oh wow, this is actually a lot of people. How many cards did I sign? Well, last time I signed a couple hundred for the MCC one, and then before that, I think it was more like 1,000. I don't know. Did I ever fix my elytra? Apparently not. Xisuma, remember to acquire Christmas gifts for your family come December. You reminded us to remind you last December, sir. I did. Thank you for remembering. Yeah, I definitely had a bit of a habit of like writing stuff down, but I'd say since like the first few weeks after Christmas, it's like your mind just moves on, right? Like that magic goes away, and then you're not thinking about it as much. It's really, really weird how moods kind of like swing and sway like that, you know. So for those of you that weren't around watching these streams at Christmas, just had an amazing Christmas. I'm gonna sneeze. Let's mute. But I didn't really feel like I took full advantage of it, if that makes sense. Like, first of all, I was like, I mean, everyone was like on their devices too much. And it all went by so quick that I was kind of like, I love this time of year. Like, this is great, but like, how can we do even better? Thank you for the bless yous. Appreciate it. Like, how can I do better? And so I thought, well, you know, I think next year I'm going to suggest we have like no devices time. And then I'm going to plan ahead, like activities or games to play, be a bit more organized. And then when it comes to gift giving, like we agreed not to give gifts and it kind of sucks. I was like, actually, I think I want to like give some really cool gifts. So I'm going to, you know, throughout the year, try and prep a list of cool stuff to do. By the way, X, you said you were anxious about messing up signing some cards. I assure you, if given the choice, people would probably pick the derped up one. Yeah, before I did it, I was super worried because of how writing kind of hurts. But it turns out, actually, it seems to be really not too difficult for me to sit down and sign a bunch of cards. I don't think I'm particularly fast at it. I also maybe don't need to be particularly fast at it. It was just a really good activity in the end. It's funny how you can put an idea in your head, and it turns out, yeah, that's bogus. If people find it too much to prepare gifts for everyone, doing Secret Santa is fun. Yeah, you see, we did Secret Santa, but it was like, it wasn't a proper Secret Santa because you had this like predefined gift list. It just, I don't know, kind of sucked the fun out of it, I thought. Like, isn't Secret Santa supposed to be about like surprising people and stuff? Not them just getting that thing that they put on a list. So that's another thing for next year. It's like, if we do Secret Santa, we've got to do it proper. Right, bamboo. How do we do it over there again? Yeah, it kind of comes in a little bit. Oh, I guess it'll be different here then. Yeah, it'll just be different on this one. And then here, I'm not even sure what happens at this bit, but I think it's going to wrap around like that, and then maybe there's another structure just in line with those honey blocks coming up. That would kind of just about be on the inside of everything. Yeah, so that's probably going to meet up with some structure over here. I think it would be really nice for us to figure out what that's going to be today, like right now. Because a lot of the rest of this is just building vertically on what we've already got. Well, do you know what? It might be possible to do a little something here. Not sure what. Is that 5 or 4 wide? It's 4. Yeah, so now you've got that. But you got this extra 1. Well... I think what we do is we make the thing behind it like too deep. And then that just... Yes. Let's see. Is a noise I just made. Kind of obnoxious sounding. Yeah, that will be like that then. So it looks a little more aligned. Okay, and then what do we want? The bamboo blocks. X, what's your favorite way to exercise? I like lifting weights and running. And cycling. Although cycling I do like once a week at best. And it's only a short cycle. It's more like cycling at the moment. This time of year, cycling is transport. In the summer, though, I will go on cycles through the countryside and stuff. I reckon here we could probably put some fence posts alongside it. Like that. And then we can start to build this up. So what we had was like that and that. Almost feels like I could put another one in, but I won't. So we'll go... don't have the light sources. Goodness me. The amount of time we spend just going back and forth. Back and forth, back as we go. Back and forth. You're over 30 if you know that song. Do I cycle trails or road? Oh, road. Yeah, I go on the roads. Dude, this bit of the build is so gorgeous. I love this palette that we got coming together here. Wait, oh, now I ain't got bamboo trapdoors. I've got to go back over there and come back again. Oh, the inventory. Oh, it's the bane of my existence. You know it and you're only 15. I'm glad you know it. It's a cool song. What's this? Woo 666. There it is. Finally. What are you talking about? Apparently, I've complained about inventory issues 666 times. Sounds about right. I got 665 problems, and the inventory is one. This looks great. It does feel like it's a little like two-tone, but I reckon as long as we switch to something else further up or integrate other colors, it'll work out in the long run. So yeah, the height of this now feels pretty good. That being said, yeah, look at that. I can actually bring that across. Is it going to go around the front? Yeah, it's going to go around the front. So, well, we'll do that. Place that there. Do I have any birch stairs on me? I feel like I haven't used birch in a while. There we go. This one here, that one there. And then if we look at the way it's integrated, I think the trick here is just to, yeah, jostle that into that space. So it sort of feels like it's aligned with what's going on around here. Right, now let's bring this across. And then wiggle that round. Do you not like to use bundles? You found them to be helpful with the inventory. I need to experiment with using them more, that's all. Yo, my homies! What's up? What's up, fellas? Oh, God, there's a lot of you. Jeez. Calm down, lads. Calm down. They're having a rave over there. They're having a right old rave. Bunch of derps. They do move derpily. I mean, it's kind of befitting. Right, so we would have... Let's see. We would have... Trying to reset my brain by making a weird sound. Didn't work. It didn't work. Let's do this. Right, I'm going to put that one there. So we're going to build a wall now. I think... I'm wondering if... could it be dripstone? So the wall would come up to about here somewhere. And then we could actually have like that lectern rim come across or something else. I think it might look a bit odd to do it like that. But there needs to be a wall here, doesn't there? See, I could also... maybe just put blocks directly on top of the dripstone. Hill I will fight from. The proper way to use bundles is to nest them. One bundle inside of another bundle inside of another. Then you can empty the outermost bundle one at a time and it stays in your hand. Yeah, but doesn't a bundle take up a space inside of a bundle? Can you even put a bundle in a bundle? AC and Tuck says the music in this stream is amazing. Hey! It's Chiller, go check it out. They on Bandcamp, new album. Buy it. Or else! No. No, that was aggressive. Sorry. Sorry about that. That was uncalled for. Okay, so, like, this will probably change. And will probably change a lot, but if we just want to get a bit of basics in here, like, that's the corner of that part. And I think when this looks like it's... Yeah, I might have to build it downwards as well. So when it looks like it's peeling off the red terracotta, we can then add more blocks and stuff to that. So I think that might actually be a pretty good move. I think it's actually going to have to come out one more block to avoid what's up above. So we won't actually have this little gap here. Yep, like that. Okay, by the way, if I weren't making it clear, I need a suggestion here. What material can we put on top of the drips? Oh, maybe packed mud. Maybe we can try packed mud there. What's with the dirt? What's with the dirt? What did I do? What did I do? Why so many dirt faces? Y'all fiending or did something happen? I can never tell. Bear says, what's the dirt? Well, if Bear is asking, I know y'all are fiending. Heart Gamer says, got him. I don't think I was got at all. I think I immediately got suspicious. And apparently, rightly so. Rightly so. So, we left some bushes out. You know, I haven't done any, like, bushes around the build. Yeah, I haven't done any of that. Yeah, not a single block, no. Well, what is it then, chat? Why are you dirt facing? Bunch of fiends. We came back for packed mud, right? You see, I could have swore I had a shulker box. Oh, there's an empty bundle there. I could have swore I had a shulker box full of packed mud bits with me. God, it takes so long to look through these. Oh, here it is. It's the... Not only is it the last one, it's literally the last one. It's literally the last of that lot. Of course it would be. Also, I could probably do with leaving this up here where we're going to build next. So, I've got a little bit of an idea. Need to go use the crafting bench. Dev says, Xisuma doesn't know about pinned messages and it's wonderful. Yeah, I can't see pinned messages. What does the pinned one say? Just blame Becca for my actions. Why don't you just explain what it was? Just explain the derp, man. Becca11, we just put derps in the chat and X would wonder if he'd do it. If he'd done what he'd done. Of course I would. Jeez, what do you expect of me? Right, let's do a little bit of this. See, I feel like just by using a bit of wall, we kind of make it feel a touch separate from the dripstone, which is important. Then here, maybe, we'll even go as far as to do that. So now it can kind of like link up with the wall. Feel maybe a touch foundational there. Like, in order to transition from dripstone up, I think that's a pretty smart way to do it. Just adds a bit of depth and stuff. We could even throw a little bit more back in here, like that. And maybe that's the end of it. Now, this would probably line up very nicely with that. Except, then the walkway gets a little bit narrow. That could probably be pushed back a block if we really want. In fact, I could probably recess it 2 blocks. So we could have this stay that kind of width. Then the lecterns could simply come across. And you got the whole thing sorted. And then you start introducing Pax Mud into the whole builds. And I think it will probably need a little bit more going with it. It'll line up with, it'll meet up with this again. That's interesting. So if we recess that back a little bit, which I don't think there's any harm in doing. Right, that lines up with that quite nicely. Maybe we put a wooden pillar to there, I'm not sure. But it feels like it can integrate with that. Yeah, I'm also noticing this now. I'm thinking, what about our skeleton spawner as well? Got to go out a little bit further. So I think it's probably going to be at this spot here that we make this a room you can go into and get close enough to activate that. But dang, look at what we done. I think we did really good here. Like, it's a long way from being finished, but the foundations feel really strong. They feel like we've gone in the right direction. And I'm loving it, man. We're slowly just getting in there. I like the way it breaks up, like, the browns on either side as well. But yeah, we're slowly getting in here, mixing it up, filling in all the spaces. There's so much more to do. There's so much more to go, though. It's just something we chip away at. Just something we chip away at. Right, my friends. I haven't plugged my music in a while. Did you know I make music? Soulside Eclipse is the name if you'd like to go check it out. That'd be wonderful. It's on all the major streaming platforms, on Bandcamp and YouTube. If you haven't heard it before, I'd love it if you went and took the time to give it a listen. I'm just looking for a channel to raid right now. Let's send you over to Tanisha. Streaming in the hardcore world. Right, I hope you enjoy what you see. Tanisha's an amazing builder. I'm sure you'll get inspired. But I got to bounce, so thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all later. Alright, thank you for your amazing support, peeps. Take care.